It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl.
Here's the Rams
Tonight's
against
main
the
event
Steelers
features two AFC
for the
North
third
teams
time.
between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Look out there, nigga. Good game.
A weekend where four teams gets cut down to two here in the AFC. The divisional round contest is underway. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To throw, Rodgers. His first throw is an interception. Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now. We'll be quickly trying to get set again.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Quick pass, right side, complete.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, well, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. Lamar off the play fake. And the defensive down.
Oh, okay, you out here. All right, nigga. Okay, that's a good start. It's a good start.
Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. This from 35 yards away. Loop knocks it through, and that will get them on the board.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Warren. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Finds his back, Jalen Warren. All right, short on market for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, but I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out, and this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's Warren on third down, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We'll pause here for a moment. Think it's for an injury. Yep, that is running back Jalen Warren, the athletic training staff's headed towards. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers. Find Johnson out of the backfield. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is second and inches. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
They go play action on first. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
A pistol snap here, Rodgers. This throw is caught. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, they need 7 here on third down on what is the 9th play of this drive.
Back north.
Rodgers set to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And they take this in for the score. The Steelers pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take a 4-point lead.
Ravens 3. Chris Boswell became
Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands. You do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
No, we changed it.
Lamar now from the gun. Vacates quickly left side. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the gun, run for Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
We changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Quarterback with his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it in the double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Jackson keeping it himself. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It's a pickup at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. The Steelers have played to an early lead. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. Ball's out of the pocket quick. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
That one's out and cut on the right side. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
Middle.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Flush out now to his left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field. That's exactly what they do.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Rodgers here from the gun. Hits his running back. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They've got first down from the 31. Here's Johnson again. Much better job keeping him contained this time. He's going to be marked down right near the line of scrimmage.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And this is picked up by the Ravens. That return actually went backward a little bit, but I imagine, Brock, they'll be happy enough just taking possession.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. From the pistol, Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Pistol snap to Jackson. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Knowing how our wonderful EA Sports team and director does his job, we're going to see a replay real quick here, Kate, and I want to see that moment of truth, that panic in the QB's eyes. You run that bootleg, you're out there alone, you got to make something happen, or you could take a risk like that, a huge sack for this defense.
Jackson now, 3rd and long, escapes the pocket. Caught by Flowers. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. A little outside their comfort zone to try field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. First throw for the backup now. Right back to Flowers they go. Take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push their lead to 3. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Johnson with a return here. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, Rodgers. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Rodgers throwing again here on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Now head up, 1st and 10 from the 42. Shotgun handoff to Johnson. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down, Steelers.
Again, left side to Warren. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Play action with Rodgers. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Come on, Warriors, 70, Timberwolves. Ready?
Huntley. Pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. We won't keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. Has it down close. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get some late points and the lead. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space, who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rush. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
2nd and 10 now. On the move, headed right. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Avoided one crisis on the dropped pick. Now they're facing another 3rd and long.
Hey. To what? You. Go ahead.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to Fowler. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
1st and 10.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Again, it's Jackson to the air. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Darius Slay has it. And the Steelers get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
At the 41-yard line.
First and 10 from the 41.
Hey, check 26. Set it. 18.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. Caught by one out of the backfield. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense set for a first and 10. From the shotgun, Rodgers finds him over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First down, Steelers.
First down, Rodgers. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
60 bites, 60 bites, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Throwing here, Huntley. The throw is caught. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Buying some time right. And he sails that one over the end zone.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on fourth down.
319. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now they send their back in motion right. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive their lead to 11.
Ravens 10. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Wallace with a return here. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And they steal it back on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Hey, 88. Hey, Mike.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Completed over the middle. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Jump ball. Set it. 258. Yeah, Liz.
Working inside the red zone. Chased out to his right. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic hits going out for the sack.
Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. To the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Derrick Henry, the touchdown.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
Extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Ravens 17. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. Rodgers will look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They're set up at the 35 now. Right the left side with Warren. It's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. That's Odafe Owe with a stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They're going play action. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Warren once more. They're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Running behind center with Edwards. And a stop stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
26.
Warren here from the gun. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-point lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always sinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Here's Gould on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First down throw for Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 41 yards on the play. That's another Baltimore first down. First and
Thinking
10 at the
touchdown here after that
16-yard
big
line.
play. We've got first and 10 from the red zone. Now it's Lamar. Forced out to his right. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Working quickly here. This is Henry on second. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the first down like they did, and then noose it down.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the third. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Rodgers here from the gun. Catch made by Austin. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Only took him one play partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. On first down, Warren jukes one defender. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Gosh, I got to just be honest with you, kid. I marvel at the strength we see out of these running backs. The strength, the agility. Not that they weren't strong when I was playing, but the guys today just run right through contact at times without even blinking, and that's how you get those big chunk yard runs.
Ready? Go.
They go play action on first. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
Warren running between the tackles. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Got play straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They gain 14 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
First down, Steelers.
Trying an inside give to Warren. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hamilton. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 11-yard line.
Now looking to throw with Rodgers. This one's caught. Johnson gets hit, and he loses the football. And this skips out at the 2-yard line, dangerously close to a touchback, but they'll be set up near the goal line instead. Ooh, bad fortunes turned to good pretty quickly there, partner. That fumble eluding capture, and thankfully ends up out of bounds.
Yeah, big old sigh of relief on that sidelines, but that new life's going to be short-lived here if they're not able to convert on this 3rd down.
On 3rd down, here's Johnson. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14.
Ravens 24.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Gould on the return. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. Ball at the 33 for first down. From the gun, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. The Ravens with it, facing the potential end of their postseason as they trail. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market cake. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
They go play fake with Jackson. Buying some time left. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, here's Lamar. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Henry. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, King, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack. That is an effort play. I love that by the defense. Corralling the QB behind the line. It could be tough to track these guys down when they decide to scramble. What excellent pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. He sends this one to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Start the ground here with Warren. And he has it all the way inside the opposing 40.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. From the gun, Johnson. He's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making a 3-score game in the 4th. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This one, St. Andrews outright. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
From the 39. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense in the hurry up here.
4 yards. That's another Baltimore first down.
Lamar throwing again. On the move, headed right. He's going to keep it this time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll hand it off to Warren. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. And that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Okay, break.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 47. Headed out right. That's caught. He found some space. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Warren has the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers have likely locked up the win right there.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Ravens 31. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Wanna quit?
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Slant right, complete. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play in, and this drive is already in enemy territory. Now Jackson off the play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Second and 10 now. Chased out to his right. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the
They're now set
16-yard
for
line.
first and 10. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Lamar now from the gun. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Baltimore, first down.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
His kick is no good.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And this kick is covered by the Steelers, who are going to go on to win this ballgame. Well, even with that kick, wasn't much chance of pulling off the late comeback. And now that they've failed to recover, partner, I think we can take the fork out and you know where to put it.
Yeah, they went out swinging. They did everything that they could do, but it just shows you in the NFL, premium for possessions. And when you stall out early and you dig yourself this kind of hole, awfully hard to come back and win.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. 3rd and long for him here. He rolls to his right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. The Steelers set to punt it. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
88, 88.
They'll go for it, Rodgers. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pistol snap to Jackson. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flat.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's out of bounds. What a play for them, but will it stick? Oh, we got a flag down. 2nd down out the window. They're backed up here for 3rd down. Here he goes, one final shot. Try and push it deep downfield. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Juan Thornhill takes it away. And the Steelers make the interception on what is the final play of this game. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they pulled off the rare and elusive road win in the postseason, which means their journey stays alive another week.